If you're a fan of third-person top-down games like Diablo, League of Legends, Fallout, and if you love action RPGs, and if you love MMOs, I might have a game for you. I'm so excited about this. There's a new MMO currently in development called Corepunk by a company known as Artificial Core. Corepunk is an MMO with an open, seamless world and has been described as allowing for endless possibilities. So you can explore the world, participate in trading, complete dungeons, or engage in PvP battles. Now, each aspect of the game will be incentivized, and there's a rating system to encourage each kind of activity, so whatever you're into, there is a reward for doing that. This game is absolutely stunning with its stylized graphics. From a visual perspective alone, the level of detail is mind-blowing. Within the highly elaborate and detailed world, you will find a myriad of environments fused together, ranging from your traditional, familiar, dark fantasy atmospheres, to steampunk themes, to your neon cyberpunk metropolises. This game reminds me a lot of a MMO version of League of Legends, and I have always wanted to play an MMO version of League of Legends. It's something I have fantasized about. I am not going to lie to you on that one. That would be like my ideal game. Now this is probably as close to that idea as we're probably going to get. So I am super pumped about this whole thing that they're showing us. Within the game, they've implemented Fog of War, which is a completely new dynamic for MMOs. You will typically only find this in MOBAs and RTSs, and this will allow for a lot of tactical and responsive combat. So it's been confirmed that within the game, there will be 4 archetypes. You've got your tank, your healer, your damage dealer, and your support character. Now it's interesting how they separate healer and support. That's something which is going to be really interesting to find out how that's going to work. And it looks like there are 12 heroes to begin with. Now, each hero has the option of 3 weapon specializations, and you pick those specializations, which defines your class. So you're not actually picking a class, you build the class on your hero. And additionally, the class isn't even set in stone. There's mechanics within the game to allow you to change those specializations. Now, on top of that initial level of customization of your character, there's also 9 branches of passive talents that you can pick from. Now, you can pick 3 of these 9 talent trees at any given time. You can work through these and unlock them and add more points to them, and then eventually you can change them up. So again, it's a lot of customization there. You've got a lot of flexibility to play how you want to play. And of course, there's factions in the game as well, so on top of all this customization that you've previously learnt about, you can then align yourself to a faction, and each faction then has its own individual faction style. So there's so much diversity, it seems like, within this game, which is absolutely amazing. People love customization, they love to customize the character and how it looks. This game has got this all. It's absolutely phenomenal. Now, in terms of questing as well, one of the things that I totally hate about quests in general is the whole read this, go kill this, do this, blah blah blah. I never read quests. So Artificial Core have actually removed the traditional questing system in favour of a, as they describe it, read less, interact more system. And it seems like the quest system is fully voice acted, and that is something which I absolutely love. I don't want to read, someone tell me a story, and it sounds like these guys are going to do that for me, so I'm well on board with that. So you got your PvE, and within PvE there's going to be dungeons which are designed for both solo mode and groups of up to 4. There's going to be randomly generated dungeons, there's going to be raids, there's going to be mini-bosses, there's going to be world bosses, there's going to be wandering bosses, there's going to be a camp system with advanced open world AI which is said to challenge players. For the PvP players amongst us, there's going to be arenas and battlegrounds. There's going to be PvP in the open world. There is something for everyone. So if you're a life skiller, you are going to be able to engage in a whole host of different activities, such as gathering professions, crafting professions, farming professions, social professions. What's a social profession? So I've heard speculation that this comes to maybe a bounty hunter. How would you like to go into a game as a bounty hunter and hunt down the PvPers that are considered criminals? That sounds awesome. I am so excited for this game, and there's a closed beta test at some point in Q4 2020. Fingers crossed, so long as things do not go to pot as they have done so far this year. But I just can't wait. I cannot wait to see what happens. There's going to be people creating content, and I am just going to bathe in it. It's unlikely that I will get part of the closed beta test, because I'm a tiny YouTuber, but even still, I'm going to just absorb all of the content that is thrown out there, because I just can't get enough as to this content. It's phenomenal. I'm so super excited about this game. I'm going to aim on putting out as much content as I can between now and whenever, okay? So if you're interested in following this game, then hit that subscribe button. One thing that I'm interested in is the fact that they have said that they're interested in implementing controller support, and it makes me wonder, is controller support the first step towards porting the game to console? Now, I've not heard anything about this. This is purely speculation, but if this game goes to console, that will be awesome as well. So if you're a console player who's interested in this game, then hit that subscribe button, because when and if that happens, you'll be the first to know. Now, if you want more content on this game before I've managed to create it, I've got a couple of other content creators for you which are absolutely awesome. You may have heard of them. You have Devalin, and he has so much content on the subject right now, so I definitely say he is the #1 content creator for this game at this present moment in time. So I'll put links to his channel somewhere around this video, in the info cards, in the description, wherever. And also you've got Boast as well, who is hosting an absolutely amazing podcast. It's really well structured. There's so much content in there. There's great conversations going on about the game, and I'm absolutely loving listening to the weekly. I'm actually binging all podcasts up to date, so I'm not saying they are weekly. I don't actually know the schedule because I'm literally listening to them back to back right now. But I will put a link to his channel in the info around the video as well. So definitely 2 people to go and check out and subscribe to. You will not regret it, I absolutely promise you. So 3 people to subscribe to: Devalin, Boast, and myself. Guarantee you will get all the Corepunk content that you possibly need. So pop a comment in the description. Have you come across this game before? Did you stumble across it because you're an existing subscriber, or are you actively looking for this content? Let me know in the comments. Okay, hopefully I will see you in the next one, which will hopefully not be too long in the future. You take care. Bye bye.